Hi boys and girls, today we're going to do a science experiment. We're going to make something called oobleck. Now I would suggest doing this experiment outside because it can get a little bit messy, or doing it somewhere in your house that's easy to clean up. Now to make oobleck you only need 2 ingredients. All you need is some cornstarch and some water. You can also use food coloring if you'd like to make it colorful, but you don't have to use food coloring, this is optional. Now oobleck is really fun to make because it's kind of a liquid and it's kind of a solid. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take 1.5 cups of cornstarch and dump it in your bowl. I already measured my cornstarch, so I'm just going to dump it in right away. Now the next thing you're going to do is, after we do the cornstarch, our next ingredient is water. You need to pour 1 cup of water into your measuring cup. So I have 1 cup here, and I'm going to carefully fill it up all the way to the top. Now, you're going to put your cornstarch and your water together, but you only want to pour a little bit of water at a time because you don't want this to get too watery. So I'm going to pour mine, but I'm only going to start by pouring about half of it into the bowl. Then, if you're using food coloring, now is where you would add your food coloring. Now you only need a little bit of food coloring, so I'm just going to put in about 2 or 3 drops into my bowl. Now, if you like to get messy, you can use your hands to mix this all together. If you don't like to get messy, you could use a spoon or something else to stir it. I'm going to use my hands. And you're going to notice that when you mix it together, at first, it's going to feel kind of dry. If it feels a little bit dry, then you know you need to add more water to your bowl. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. And if you add too much water, that's okay. You could always pour some more cornstarch in. And you'll notice that it's starting to get ready when it feels a little bit more sticky. It should almost feel like glue does when you pour glue out of a bottle. So I have a lot that's sticking together here. So I'm going to try to put that where my water is, and I might even add just a little bit more water to help mix it. So I'm going to keep on mixing it. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to mix it all together. If you have a brother or sister who wants to help you, they might have fun helping you mix it together. Or you could both make your own and you could make 2 different colors. So I'm going to keep mixing it, and I notice that it's getting pretty close to being done because it's almost all smooth. It even looks a little bit like glue. And you're going to notice that it can kind of start to form a ball. So I'm just going to keep mixing. It's kind of like I'm moving it all around the bowl. And you'll notice that if you try to pick up some of your oobleck, you can put it into a ball in your hands. You can kind of squeeze it together. But if you open your hand, it'll start to fall back out, kind of like a liquid does. So you can kind of change. It won't stay a solid, and it won't stay a liquid. It'll go into whatever shape you make it, and then it will go back. So if you want to try this at home, all you need is cornstarch, water, and somewhere to mix.